What's up, guys? So this is Resurrection of the 4-door part 2. I'm actually going to use our golf cart to drag it out from the back of the yard because I actually got a brand new twin disc we're actually going to put in right now. So I can't wait to actually show you how it works out. So the only problem with the location of the Accord is actually in Randy's way. So we're going to have to go back there and have him move a couple things around so we can get back in there with the golf cart in order to pull it out. So luckily Randy already moved everything out of the way for me. And then here's the Accord lurking in the bushes. I'm gonna see if I can get Randy to help me maneuver this thing out of here. Okay, so I was actually able to get Randy to help me push it around. And unfortunately I didn't record it, but we actually got it in the bay right now. And this is the ultimate sleeper. Faded paint, 4-door Honda Accord. So we're actually gonna pop the hood and actually see what it's got. It's the Evo 9 Recaro seats. I'm sorry, Evo 8. $2JZ, no shit. Nah, never mind, just kidding. Just a basic Frankenstein build. I guess everybody calls it a G23 or whatever, but it's actually more than that. So like I said, this is the car I've had for a very long time, and this is a very custom build that I've actually done over like the course of 10 years. And it's actually a F23 block with H23 rods with K24 pistons and F20B head. And I actually did my own custom manifold with the Precision 6262 ball bearing turbo to actually do all this to put it in the front bumper, so it goes directly in the intercooler. Now the way I did the actual welding of the manifold is basically in the firing order, 1, 3, 4, and 2. That way it actually causes a swirl effect as it's actually doing. I mean, I don't know exactly how well that works, but in theory it should work. So it seems to spool pretty nice because I build full boost at like 3,500 RPM, and it has stock cams in it. But the main issue that we're having now is that my clutch was slipping in mainly third gear on only 10 pounds of boost. So the clutch that I have in it was actually a competition clutch stage 4X Plus, and I've had it for 6 years. When I put it in the last time, I knew it was bad and it held up for what I had, but now with this new setup, it's just not gonna hold. So what we're gonna do now is actually change the clutch out to a twin disc and put new motor mounts in from Innovative, I think it's called. Innovative mounts with the 85 DA dampening. So we'll see how that works out. So it's been over a year since this car is actually driven. So I actually don't want to show you guys how to change the transmission because I'm sure you can watch other videos about that. I'll actually record a couple key points that is actually unique to my car, and then we'll go from there. One of the key points about this car is I actually bought this car after high school, probably in 2006, and this car used to be automatic. And for my senior exit project, we actually converted to a manual, and what I did was actually use the automatic transmission mount, welded the automatic transmission mount bracket to the manual transmission mount bracket in order to make it work. And what you can see right there is actually not really good of a design, but it actually worked, and it's held up for almost 10 years. One of the other key things is this car has a factory ABS system that's prone to going bad, and I actually used an Integra proportioning valve to bypass that. And by doing so, because the stock location on the Accords for the ABS unit is actually right down here, so what I ended up doing is actually mounting my battery right there. that wasn't supposed to happen. So I guess I'm gonna let it back down to figure out why the hood closed. So the main reason that the hood closed is because I don't have this little bushing right here that most cars actually have. And then I also had it over here. So when you're actually doing this, you probably should want to make sure that you have your hood prop in the right position. Because if you were under here like this and the hood closes on you, it wouldn't be too good. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm giving everybody a sneak peek of what I got. But if everybody wants to know, if you actually look in the downpipe of the turbo, I have mulch in it and spider webs. That is the secret to making horsepower. Actually, I'm just messing with you all. That is actually not the secret to making a lot of horsepower. I think the secret is a lot of boost and a lot of fuel, but I don't know that either. We're actually going to try to do it and see how much we can actually put out of this stock head. So this is the moment I've been waiting to show you guys. After I got the transmission out, the clutch has actually been in the car for 6 years, and I actually want to show you what it looks like. It's a competition clutch stage 4 X Plus. As you can see, the diaphragm is actually rotated because it has a dual diaphragm in it, which is actually kind of bad, but it actually worked for a while until it actually started slipping. So what I'm going to do next is actually take it apart so we can see what the disc actually looks like.
Yep. What are we doing here?
We're going to see how bad this clutch is after 6 years.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
No, it held up pretty well, but now that I'm making more power, it's not going to hold it anymore. There's so much clutch there.
I could already tell you that the diaphragm's broken on the pressure plate.
Well, yeah, I saw that earlier.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was like that when I put it in the last time.
Was it?
Yes.
And it was still ripping and forth.
Alright, so here's where everything falls apart.
Drum roll. Dun dun dun. Well,
that looks good.
That's not bad.
This don't, no.
No.
Maybe grooves on that.
Yep.
And then the disc is missing like bits and pieces of it on each side.
That's wild.
It's almost to the rivets.
R.I.P.
Time for the twin disc.
Twin disky. Ball. I'm glad I was a cameraman on this episode.
So I got a lot accomplished today. Not as much as I wanted to, but I'm tired from working all week. And I have a lot of things planned with my girlfriend this weekend. So until next time, I'll see you again.